St. Luke's Bishop Spencer Place is celebrating their 30th anniversary of offering an independent and assisted living retirement community in Kansas City. This month, they'll be opening a new memory care wing where they will care for patients with memory disorders like dementia, which affect more than 6 million Americans. According to the National Health Institute, researchers estimated that 42% of Americans over age 55 will eventually develop dementia. This week, we're talking about memory care disorders and the new memory care wing at Bishop Spencer Place. And I'm joined by the medical director of Bishop Spencer Place, Dr. Anthony Jackson. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Dr. Jackson, let's start off with explaining what memory disorders are and how they might impact individuals.
Yeah, absolutely. When I think of memory disorders, I think of it on a big spectrum. So on one end of the spectrum, we have the more minor memory issues, something we all can relate to. Where did I put my car keys in the morning? And the other end of the spectrum, we have really the more serious memory problems. And when we get into the diagnosable issues, such as dementia. The most common type of dementia is the one most people are familiar with, Alzheimer's dementia. There are several other types of dementia within that category. Lewy body dementia, frontotemporal dementia. And when we have people in those situations, it is much more significant memory problems. I think of short-term memory issues, repeating the same types of things and really struggling to manage their daily life.
And Dr. Jackson, what are some of the additional signs that you see in a memory disorder like dementia where it might be a little more advanced?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we get into those advanced stages, the first thing we look for is the repetition of what somebody's saying. So asking the same questions, repeating the same statements within a short amount of time, really an hour or less, repeating themselves. And a common one that pops up is trouble driving and getting lost while they're out in the community, familiar places where they normally would not be lost. Forgetting to take medicines is very common, or forgetting to pay their bills. Maybe somebody's utilities have been shut off and their family comes over to find out and they realize it's because the bills haven't been paid in 6 months. And the important piece of that is it's because of their cognition and memory that they're not able to do those things. So really those are the types of things that I'm looking for and asking about.
And Bishop Spencer Place is opening a dedicated memory care wing this month. Why is having a specialized place like this so important?
Memory care is so important to Bishop Spencer Place. So at Bishop Spencer Place, if we take a step back, we're in a living facility for older adults. So when somebody moves into Bishop Spencer Place, usually they'll move into an independent living apartment where it's a standard apartment. They come and go as they please, they live their life. And then we offer care up to, if they need round-the-clock nursing care, all within that facility. Older adults, unfortunately, as the statistics pointed out that you had earlier, dementia's fairly growing in how common it is. And memory care is often a place that's needed when somebody grows older with dementia. So we are so excited to offer this unit at Bishop Spencer Place. It's really the last piece of the puzzle to say we can now care for the older adult through the entirety of their lives. When somebody moves into Bishop Spencer Place, it's the last piece to say we've got your back for the foreseeable future.
And walk us through the types of amenities that this memory care wing has available for these patients.
So it's a brand new construction, and the construction team did an excellent job. It is beautiful. The general layout of it is there's individual apartments, so everybody has their own private space where they'll sleep. And then there are several common areas where we anticipate people spending most of their days. We have activity directors who plan activities for people throughout the day, and we really focus on that social aspect of it to really incorporate and have people live their fullest life. One thing that I think is unique about Bishop Spencer Place that I really find special is our philosophy of care. We don't want to just focus on the diagnosis of dementia or somebody's cognitive issues. We really want to focus on the person and not just that they have memory trouble. So what time do they like to wake up in the morning? What do they like the thermostat set to? What's their favorite desserts or their favorite foods? And then tailor their care plans for those wants and desires.
That's fantastic. What are important steps a person or a loved one should take if they're starting to notice memory decline in either themselves or one of their loved ones?
That is a great question. So some of those things I was talking about earlier with the short-term memory issues, if you're noticing those in yourself or a loved one, the first step is to talk to your primary doctor. From there, they can do memory questionnaires and testing. And then if they find that, yes, these are consistent with possible dementia or cognitive impairment, there's more intense testing that can go on to find if that diagnosis is in fact there.
This is such an exciting time for you and for Bishop Spencer Place. And as we wrap up, are there any final thoughts that you have?
Just that we are so excited to finally offer this. I think an important piece is also that we are opening this not just to the residents of Bishop Spencer Place, but really the community of Kansas City.
Sure.
Bishop Spencer Place being right off the plaza in the heart of Kansas City, we want to be able to support the entire community.
And Dr. Jackson, we look forward to you and your team doing such great work with this, and we thank you again for joining us.
Thank you so much.
To learn more about St. Luke's Bishop Spencer Place's memory care, visit bishopspencerplace.org/memory care. You can also stay up to date with all the latest health news and stories from St. Luke's at stlukeskc.org/news. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Health News You Can Use.